All right, everybody. First game this weekend against Hartland. Internet in your sucks. I'll just say that up front. I will upload the game afterwards so that you can actually see what's happening. If you want to watch live, just bear with us here. We've got, looks like Cam Black in at net. We've got, let's see, Braden Morris up front. We've got Ludlow up front. We've got Burnett up front. We've got Page and Conrad back at D. We'll have Hill and Bomer as the other two D this game. We've got players missing this weekend for baseball. And there we go. Roken with the puck. Shot. That's a goal. Cuts through the D, and that's a 1-0. Roken, Ludlow. All right. Puck's in the corner, can't see it. We've got, looks like Bomer and Hill are in at D. We've got Hepler up front, Robbins up front. I can't see who else. Clock is all messed up. I gotta add a minute to it. Save there from Cam. All right, so we will keep Robbins, Myers, and I think Hepler up front. Hill sends it up to Robbins and gets it up out of the zone. Hill gets it up out of the zone. And Bomer's got it, launches it out of the zone. Yeah, internet's awful in here. It was all right out in the lobby, so I figured it would be okay in here, not so much. I'm sure it is very choppy right now. All right. Robbins tries to get it up to Rourke, and right out of his reach, that'll go for icing. All right. We've got Page and Conrad back at D again. Up front we have Rourke and Nice and there's a breakaway. And that's a goal. All right, 1-1. It's like Rourke, maybe Burnett. Sorry, there's a few kids, or that might be JP. Hey, Kevin, who's in the 13 jersey? JP, okay. Oh man, that almost bounced in. So yeah, that is JP Satkowski in the number 13 jersey. All right, we will get a quick change. And cleared out by Bomer, it looked like. All right, Burnett's got it, brings it in the zone. Got Ludlow out with him, Morris out with him. Bomer and Hill back at D right now. Bomer gets a stick on that. So this is the best view I have, which we totally lose this close corner to us. We'll be on this rink again this afternoon. There's a figure skating competition on the other ice, I think. Shot from the blue line, low, gets deflected. Hartland still has it. Bomer's got it, sends it around the boards. And Hill goes back with it, sends it up the boards. And puck is out of the zone, and that's an icing. All right, we'll have Morris, Neese still up front, Bomer and Hill up front, or back at D, and Ludlow as the other forward. Still cleared out by our D. That puck was bouncing around like a pinball there in the slot. Bomer's got it. Sends it up. Hill gets it over to Morris. Morris gets it up to center ice. All right. We're going to have Conrad bring it up there. We'll have Robbins with it. Hepler out with him up front. And Myers up with them. Got Conrad and Page back at D. Puck's going to come back to Conrad. Quick shot. Knocked down. Ooh, deflects just wide. Shot goes just wide of the net. All right. Myers back. Oh, back to Myers. Oh, man. Nice puck movement there by the forwards. That'll be an ice. All right, we'll have Satkowski, Rourke, and Neese up front. We'll have Conrad and Page back at D. Quick shot, slowly stops it. And we got a penalty, I think, coming against one of us. Page will go to the box. We're going to have Bomer and Hill back to kill this off at D. Up front, we will have looks like maybe Sekowski and Nice, maybe. Yep. All right. Puck gets sent down. That'll go for an ice. Nope. They say it was deflected. No icing on that. Oh. Blocked by Bomer. Hill goes back with it. Sends it around the boards. Puck's out of the zone. And that'll go for an ice. All right, we'll keep Bomer and Hill back at D. We will have Rourke and Ludlow up front. A nice read there. Puck's out of the zone. Puck's up to Bomer. Sends it up the boards. Gets it out of the zone. And that's offsides. All right, penalties over. We are back to 5-on-5. We'll have Page and Conrad back at D. Up front, we are going to have Rourke with the puck, Ludlow now with the puck, and Morris. All right, same lines. Ludlow's got it. Ooh, tries to get it over to Morris. Just out of his reach.
Hang in there.
And offsides. Switch up our forwards here. We've got Burnett, Myers, Hepler up front. Pucks over to Burnett. Move it to the center. Nice little toe drag there from Hartland player. Two nice toe drags. Nice save there from Black. Little hook from behind. That'll be a penalty against Hartland. All right, Bomer and Hill back at D. Hepler, Myers, Burnett up front. Gonna be a race to the puck here. All right, change up our forwards. We've got Sikowski, Robbins, and looks like Nice for our forwards. Bomer's back with it, sends it up the boards. We are on the power play right now. Bomer comes up with it. Look for a pass or skate it, one of the two. Bomer's going to skate it. Keep going, Finn. Centers it to Robbins. Oh, man, just went wide. Bomer still got it, dumps it in. Puck's gonna come back to Bomer, sends it towards the net. Nice save there from Hill. There was a guy coming off the box. Robbins with it, sends it. Quick shot, couldn't get off. Bomer goes off, Page comes on. That gets dumped in. Yeah. We'll get a few changes here. We're going to have Hill go off, Conrad come on, along with Page back at D. Up front, we'll have Morris, and Ludlow, and Burnett. All right, Ludlow's got it. The puck gets away from him a little bit. He'll have to go behind the net. Wrap around. It goes just wide.
Oh yeah, Artie!
All right, Bomer and Hill come in at D. We'll have Robbins up front, Myers up front, Hepler up front. And puck gets dumped in. Bomer's back with it. Reverses, tries to send it up the boards, but runs out of time. Oh. All right, get it out of the zone at least. We got a little over a minute left to play here in this first period. Bomer's got it. He sends it into the zone. Robin's going to go down low with it. Myers, ooh. Oh, bounces over Bomer's stick. And puck right to Myers here. Shot, and goalie had his glove ready. All right, we'll have Conrad and Page back in at D. Still Robbins, Hepler, Myers up front. We might get a scoring chance here. We got about 5 seconds left. Gonna get a shot off. Oh, man. All right. End of the first. Score is 1-1. All right, start of the second. Like I said earlier, I know it's choppy. I will upload this in between games. You guys can watch it later if you're interested. We've got Conrad. No, wait. We've got Ludlow back at D. Something new. Conrad back at D. We've got Nice up front. We've got Setkowski up front and Rourke up front. All right, same lines. Roken's got it. And offsides. All right, we'll get a line change here. Bomer and Hill in at D. Page, Morris, and all right, Bomer's back with it. Set up to Page out of the zone. Bomer sends it up. Nice pass from Bomer to Morris. Morris drops it over to Burnett, and nice save from the goalie. All right, same lines. Face-off win back to Hill. Shot gets blocked. Another shot gets blocked. Puck's still loose, though, in the slot area. And they wave off icing. Bomer's got it. Sends it up the boards. And nice stop there from, I think, Bernick is in now. Yep, that is Max Bernick in at net. That one I think took a weird bounce. Bernick was going to slide to his left, tracking the puck, and I think it might have hit someone's skate or a stick on its way through, and it kind of went back to Bernick's right. There's nothing he could do on that one. All right, we're going to change up our D here. We'll get Ludlow and Conrad in at D. Myers skates it in. We got Myers, Hepler, and Robbins up front. Hepler's got it, launches it up center ice. Bernick with the cover. Oh man. You can tell spring hockey is always a little sloppier than fall. Lots of kids, both teams really just kind of mishandling the puck a little, which you wouldn't usually see as much of during the season. Passes are off by a little bit, normally a little better during the season. Kind of what you expect for spring. Kids are in multiple sports. It's just good, makes them better athletes. Not as much time on the ice, which is also good to prevent burnout and stuff like that, but you can definitely see it on the ice, though, too, that just not quite as sharp as you see during the season. Conrad hits it up the boards. Hartland will dump it in. If that hit a Hartland glove, ref lets it go. And Ludlow's going to skate it up through traffic. Gets tripped or loses an edge, one of the two. No call on that. All right, Conrad gets it up out of the zone. We've got Ludlow up front. Robbins is up front. We got Hill back at D. And Hill clears it out. It's going to go all the way down for a nice All right, Bomer and Hill back at D. We'll have Satkowski up front. Rourke up front, Neese up front. All right, Bomer's got it. He's going to look and gets it up out of the zone. Hill's going to skate it up. Centers it. Oh, man. Got Neese on the backside there. Hill tries to keep it in, just bounces over the blue line. He waits and quite close, but that goes for offsides. It was close. I don't know. Close enough I could see him calling it, but. All right, still the same lines. Neese has it. Back to Bomer. And all right. Goalie covers. We'll get a line change. We'll have Ludlow and Conrad back at D. Puck kept in at the blue line by Conrad. Up front, we've got Morris, Page, Burnett. That's going to be a penalty. There was no disagree with that. I have the luxury of being right next to that, but the Hartland player actually tripped over Conrad's skates. Like, their skates collided. Kind of looked like maybe he got him with his stick, but his stick was about a foot away from the kid's skates. I could see from the official's position that it may have looked like a trip, but so I'm not going to argue that. All right, we've got Burnett, Morris, Robbins, and Hill out right now. Hill's got it, sends it out of the zone. Hand pass. Where's the hand pass on that? Ugh. All right. All right. That is deflected. No icing. Hill's able to intercept that. And gets it into the zone. Still has position. Gets it out of the zone. Up over to Hepler. I also don't know if that was offsides or not. All right, we'll have it's like Hepler and Bomer and Conrad back at D. Myers, Hepler, and Robbins up front. We're back to 5-on-5. Or no, sorry, it's Ludlow and Bomer back at D. Hepler's got it. Robbins tries to shoot it. Bomer's got it. He's going to skate it in. Still going with it. Gets it over to Robbins. Myers sends it up. Get a trip on Hartland there. All right. Bomer and Ludlow still at D. We'll have Satowski, Rourke, and looks like Neese up front. Ludlow shot gets blocked. Gotta hang on to it till we clear the zone. Still offside. That one we got lucky. I think that was offsides. All right, Bomer gets it over to Rourke, and Rourke will dump it in. Oh, Ludlow ran into traffic. Bomer's got it and passes up to Rourke. He'll dump it in. All right, we'll bring in Conrad and Hill at D. We'll still have same forward lines. Back to Conrad, slap shot, deflected. Oh, loose. No one's there to put it in though. Oh man, sitting right in front of the goalie, kind of wide open. Back to 5-on-5. We got a 2-on-1 develop. Conrad's back. Off the post, it sounded like. Offsides. All right, Morris, Page, Burnett up front. Hill and Conrad still back at D. Morris over to Conrad. Conrad tries to hit it up to Page. Hartland's done a good job of kind of clogging up the neutral zone for us. It's been hard to make passes and get through. All right, we're going to change up D. We'll have Ludlow and Bomer come in at D. Up front, we'll have Robbins, Myers, and Rourke. Bounce through Bomer's legs. And Ludlow's back with it. And Bomer reads that and gets it up to Robbins. Quick shot. Oh, man. Puck still loose. Still loose. They call it a goal. That's a goal. All right. Puck was loose. Goalie never had firm possession of it, and Toledo kept digging, got it in. All right, about a minute and a half left to go in the second. We got a 2-2 game. We'll keep Bomer and Ludlow back at D. We'll keep Rourke, Robbins, Myers up front. Big shot. Oh. Puck's loose, and Hartland comes up with it. Bomer goes in the corner. And to the blue line, but not out. Puck's up to Ludlow. Got some building up some steam. And sent down. That'll be an ice. All right, we'll have Hill and Conrad back at D, Myers, Robbins, and Rourke up front. Just a couple seconds left here. 3, 2. All right, end of the second. Tie game. All right, start of the third. We've got Nice, Zakowski, Hepler up front. We've got looks like Conrad and Hill back at D. Conrad's got it. Yeah, we got a 3-on-1 develop, 3-on-2 develop. Bernick's still in at net. All right. We're going to have Bomer and Robbins back at D. We'll have ref blew the whistle. That went in, but the whistle was blown, thankfully, before it went in. We got lucky on that one. All right. Morris, let's see. Looks like maybe Myers.
Is row 4.
And Ludlow is the other forward.
Yeah, row 4.
Bomer's got it. Sends it up to the blue line. Not quite out. And cleared down. That'll go for icing. All right, we'll keep Bomer and Robbins back at D. We'll have same forwards, Myers, Ludlow, and not Robbins, sorry, Morris. All right, puck is back to Robbins. He is looking, and he's just going to start skating. Morris gets it up the boards to Ludlow. Ludlow tries to get it crossed over. It's a skate. We've got our D changing out.
Wow, that's a lot of guys on there.
All right, Hill and Conrad are back at D right now. Page, Ludlow, Morris up front right now. Offsides. Page flips it up into the zone. We'll have Page, Rourke, Burnett up front. Burnett shot goes wide. We've got a slash come in. It's going to be offsetting. It looks like they're taking Page and then a Hartland player. So we should still be 5-on-5. We'll bring in Bomer and Robbins back at D. We'll have Burnett, Rourke, and Sankowski. Bomer gets it up out of the zone. All right, puck up out of the zone. Back to Bomer, up to Rourke. Back to Robbins. Robbins is going to cut through some traffic. Back to Rourke. Puck's going to come back to Bomer. He's going to put a shot on net. Ooh, just hits off the side of the net. Kept in by Robbins at the blue line. Up to Rourke. Quick shot. Oh, nice save from the goaltender there. All right, we'll have Hill and Conrad back at D. Morris, Kepler, Nice up front.
thought I fell.
All right, Nice has it. He's going to skate it in. Comes back to Hill. It's a shot on net. Gets deflected wide. All right, Morris has it. Epler skates it in. Oh, man. All right, offsides. We're going to bring in Bomer and Robbins back at D. We're going to switch goaltenders and bring Cam Black back in. And then up front, we'll have Ludlow, looks like Myers. And Stetkowski. Bomer gets it up to JP. JP shot. Oh, man. All right, puck deflects out of play. All right, Robbins has it. He's going to skate with it. Nice toe drag at the blue line. Centers it a little bit too far in front of Myers. Oh, man, nice pass back by Myers. Oh, puck's loose. That goes in. That's a goal. I think JP thought he had that one. He got a nice shot in, but I think Myers may have actually tipped it in on the backside. Either way, nice play by those forwards. All right. Same lines. We'll have still Myers, Ludlow, Stetkowski, Bomer, Robbins. Bomer goes off for a change. And we'll get a few more change here. All right, about 6 minutes left to go. Scores 3-2. We'll have Hill and Conrad back at D. Rourke. Page, and looks like Burnett up front. Puck's back to Hill. Ooh. Nice save there by Black. So very, very close to being too many men. All right, we'll get our D change out. We've got Bomer and Robbins come in at D. We've got Morris, Rourke, Hepler up front. Bucks back to Bomer. Gets it up out of the zone into the neutral zone. Hepler kind of tackled from behind there, no call. Robbins keeps it into the blue line. Shot. That goes in. Nice shot by Jackson. All right, 4-2. We'll have Bomer and Robbins still back at D. All right, we've got Morris, Anise, Hepler up front. Nice save by Cam. All right, we will change up lines here. We'll have Hill and Conrad come in at D. Up front, we'll have Myers, Ludlow, and Sakowski. That was offsides. Deflected out of play. All right, Ludlow comes up with it. Oh, man, I tried to sneak it above the goalie's left shoulder. That's close. Buck back to Hill, keeps it in, sneaks out. Offsides. Myers has it, sends it back in. Goaltender covers. Shot by Hill, it's blocked. All right, 30 seconds left. We're gonna play again this afternoon, I think around 4:30 or so. Czakowski to Ludlow, to Myers, gets his stick lifted at the last second. We got some time to kill here up in Hartland, Brightland area. Find some stuff to do. Be back this afternoon. All right, Toledo's going to win this 4-2.